OR probability. Alright? We always add and subtract our overlap. That's how you get that one. But first, given a problem of the standard die, 2 standard dice rolled, we know that our sample size is 36. How did we get that? Well, we took the first roll, we had a 1 in 6 chance of getting it, of any of those numbers. Now on the second roll, we had the same thing, times 1/6. That equals 1 over 36. The denominator is our sample size. Now, what if we are going to also roll 2 dice and flip a coin? Well, then we can multiply that by 1 over 2. So 72 would be that sample size. But let's just stick with what we got. So we're going to start with the OR probability, A or B. Here's the formula for it. Probability of A plus the probability of B minus the probability of A and B to avoid double counting. Let's start with the roll of 2 dice. Well, how do we find our sample size? Right? This is the only part where we have an AND in an OR problem. We have this roll of the dice and we have this roll of the dice. So what do? If they're independent of each other, which both rolls are, we multiply them. So we have a probability of 1 in 6 times 1 in 6, which equals 1 in 36. Each one of these has a 1 in 36 chance of being rolled. Well, that's not our question now. Our question is, how much do we get a sum of 7? Well, how many are there? Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 different ways. So the probability of getting that is going to be 6 over 36. Let me show you over here. The probability of getting a 1 and a 6 is 1 over 36, which is about 2.7%. The same thing with rolling a 2 and a 5. We get a 1 over 36. We just add all these together and we get 6 over 36, which equals about 16.6%. Let me show you another one that has an overlap. Here's an OR probability that has an intersection. So, we know the probability of A plus the probability of B minus the probability of A and B. That tells us what our A or B probability is. So the probability of A is 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 52 total cards in a standard deck. So 4 out of 52 plus the probability of B, hearts, all the hearts, well, that is 13 out of 52. Minus the overlap, A and B. That's only 1 out of 52. So, the probability for A or B is just basically what's contained in both of these circles, which is 16 over 52. 4 plus 13 is 17, minus 1 is 16, all over 52.